materials are. But that's life. And he says, U'mavarach ha'tov ha'meitiv, U'kemoi sha'oimim chachamim. Listen to what he says here. The chachamim say. You gotta be a chacham. Mariv in your name, Kol Ma'ad Ovid Rachman L'Tav Ovid. V'zeh Dova Muskal Eitzel Hanevainim. The people that are smart, the people that are intelligent, know that's how it goes. Haf Al Pi Shalom is here our love. Life doesn't give you a pest. There's no time out in life. God's not going to tell you tomorrow 2 o'clock, yada, yada, yada. No. You gotta roll with the bunches. And he says it, he spells it out, the Rambam spells it out, Rachel B'chak Taima. Chahar Dvarim, Nechshavim L'ra, B'tchilasam, a lot of things are considered bad at the beginning. Whatever it is, if you break up with a girl, oi, how could that be? She was a perfect girl. The Saifam, Leviam, Taiva, Taiva Daila. I think, then you married a woman you married. Hashem saved you. Hashem saying, you don't realize that everybody here can testify. You would have married that girl. He thought she was. There's that. Happiness comes later. V'harbe dvarim nechshavim rishonim toiv. A lot of things look good. Hey, well, what's the end? It's ramba oi. It's bad. It's bitter. It ain't good. It ain't pretty. The person doesn't know. Hashem knows what he's doing. You gotta read the whole Rambam. I'm not doing justice. I want to tell you Chayvus Avavas and a few more things. The Rambam, who came after the Chayvus Avavas, listen to the Chayvus Avavas, says in Shar B'china Perakei. It's not in Shar B'tochin. In Shar B'china Perakei. Chayvus Avavas, they all say the same thing. This one says it like this one says it like that. Perakei Shar B'china Ki Harbe Ma'ayrais Ki Harbe Ma'ayrais Eila, all the things that happen, all of the stuff that goes on. And it's not what we want. No, we don't want this. The Saifam L'Taiva. The end is good. Sometimes it's the other way around. It's going to bring you over here, a Mardik Meister. Nid Milano, that it's good. It goes both ways. I'm a super. I'll tell you the story. Everybody likes a story. It's a story from the Chayvus Avavas. Chaburas, Oivei Drachim, travelers. I don't know if they, whatever. They once slept near a wall. I don't know how strong the wall was. Al Kopanim, Uba Kelev, Asas Trachav, Al Echad Me'achabura. The dog did what a dog does. One of the peoples who was Ira, he woke up from his sleep. For Kom Nirchais, it's that smart. He got up to wash himself off. It was right near a lake. He distanced himself from his friends. Nafal Aleim Hakir. Umesa. The wall fell. Everybody died. Who needs out? A lot of times these things happen in life. Yeah, we don't see it. We got out in the nick of time. Chayvus Avavas. That's the Chayvus Avavas. Where is the Chayvus Avavas? Where do the Chayvus Avavas? And the Rambam, the Chaim Volozhiner, Ramban, where did I get them from? Gemara Gemara Brachas. I know it's a note everybody knows. Sometimes you gotta say over the Gemaras that everybody knows. Gemara Brachas is Rabbi Akiva, B'chein Tana Mishmei, the Rabbi Akiva. V'yaylam yayad, that's a din in Shulchan Aruch. Not any teacher, I don't teach Shulchan Aruch. If you look up Reish Lamed Allah, the person has to say, Kol David Rachmano L'Tavav, everything. That does for the best Rabbi Akiva. Kol David Rachmano L'Tav. Ki ha, the Rabbi Akiva, Yaakov Azel Baruch is on the road. And he came to this town A, town B. He wanted a place of lodging. He didn't give it to him. And he must be walking, he just fine. You figure this, you figure that, doesn't make a difference what the scenarios are. I said, Kalav Rachmana. I went into the forest. Okay, what did Rabbi Akiva carry with him? We had a chicken, chamor, and candle. Asa Zika came a wind, blew out the candle. Asa Shunra came a cat that ate the chicken. Asa Aryeh, came a lion, Achal Chamra, ate the chamor. What did Rabbi Akiva say? Oh, David Rahman al-Tav. All good. He went to sleep, but what happened that night? Came, I don't care if you call them pirates, I don't care if you call them terrorists.
Cossacks.
What?
Cossacks.
You're going back in history a few hundred years. Uncle Bonim wiped out the city. Omalaho. Didn't I say, call David, call, what did he say? Call Ma, Sh'oisa Kadosh Baruch Hu. Everything is for the best. That's what a person has to believe. That's what we learned from the 40 years of travel that Bnei Yisrael went through the Midbar. Everybody, told you once I think before, every person has 42 pit stops along the way. Every pit stop's different, everybody's pit stops are different. Some you're longer, some you're shorter. But this is the olive base. This is the olive. This is what a person has to realize. There's also a Gemara needed Aflamet Aleph. It's all in the Gemara. The Rambam, Chavos is before him. Ramban. Learn the Gemaras. You're enough to be. What's it says? You're enough to be. Yoshev Akos Nachmeni says, what's the pshat? Amakos of Medaber, what's pshat in this parcel? Shnei b'nei Adam. So Yatzu l'schayra, two people went out for business. Yoshev loy koitz le'echad mehem. He says a koitz. Say, I'll give him a phone, give him a splinter. We'll make it simple. He broke his hand, he broke his foot. Make it understand a little bit. He's still a charim megadif. He started using not such nice language to make it simple. You know, I don't want to say the word profanity, but look. Yamim Shama, after his cast came off 4 weeks later, he heard that the ship that he missed because he broke his foot, and he had to call that Salah, Shetavas Vinasai, his friend, the ship that he was going to be on, sank. Hischel Maidu Mishabeyach. He exalted, he praised. I know. Amar, Rabbi Elazar, Ma'idechsiv, Loisen, Niflois, Doilois, Levada. And His Baruch Hu makes all of these things. Baruch Shem Kavayit, Li'ayla, Hafilu Bal Nes, Einu Makib B'Nisa. The Gemara says all of this. The person doesn't realize the Nisa that happened to him. In every shape. Nisa with his kids, everything that's involved. I'll tell you one story about Rabbi Victor Miller, and he always used to repeat on the tapes, Rabbi Victor Miller was a Baltimorean, and he figured when he went down to Baltimore, he was competing for a job with somebody else. He figured he's a Baltimore boy. He also said on the tapes, obviously knew more than the other person, but for whatever reason, Hashem had a bigger plan, a better plan for Rabbi Victor. He didn't get the job. He said it was the worst day in his life. He wanted to go back. He was a homeboy. Go back. I could teach. Whatever school it was. I'm not making a mistake. It was Baltimore Talmudic Academy. Uncle Pointer. Depressed, dejected. Didn't know what to do. That week, The Slobodka Rosh Yeshiva came. Why didn't you come with me to Slobodka? From Miller came to Slobodka. The rest is history. The worst day of his life turned out to be the best day of his life. He became an Adam Gadol. He wrote books. He became one of the biggest mashpiyim in America in the last day. It's unbelievable. Person doesn't know what good is. That's what Shloim, that's what David HaMelech writes in Mizmor David. He doesn't want to teach a sheep. He wants to teach us HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he's running the show, whatever it is. In this, in that, we don't know. If we know, it wouldn't be a test. That's why it's a test, because we don't know. We don't see the immediate good. And there's a Yalkut Shemaini, as long as it's here, it says over here, the first Yalkut in Pashas Re'eh. It says over here, it's two roads, you tell it to the outside. State Rachim is a Derech Chayim, and a Derech Mavis. The person has a choice to go wherever he wants. The truth is, the Torah says, the end of Dvarim, U'b'charta b'chayim, the Torah pleads with a person, choose life. Life! It's in your hand, it's b'yadcha. You just got to choose it. And he says over here, B'charta b'chayim. He gives a marshal Adam, Hayashir al-Parshas Rachim, he's sitting at the crossroads. And Vayel Lefanav Shnei Drash, Shnei Shvilim, there's two roads. The road taken, the road not taken. Echad Shetchila Soy Misha. First road is straight. Sci-fi kites. Here it gets a little bit rough. A few too many thorns. Vechad Chila Soy Kaitzim. Beginning it's rough. The Sci-fi Misha. My dad, he knew, he saw, he was high on top. The road you see, Shetchilasai Misha, the beginning it's good. At the end, you take 2-3 steps, and then what happens? The Sci-fi Latzais L'Kaitzim, it ain't pretty, it ain't sweet, it ain't good. The other road, you have the mar at the beginning. Afterwards, it's halfway v'fela. This is what Moshe tells the Jewish people, let's bring it home. Atem Rayim, Eser Rishoyim. See the wicked people. What's the good Rabbi said? Chas v'shalom, just listen. I'm not insinuating anything, reading a medrash. Rayim Eser Rishoyim. Shem Matzlichim, B'shnayim Shalosh Yomim. You want, you can take 2 or 3 years, Shem Matzlichim. Moilo Mazda, oh, Moilo Mazda is good. The Saifam, they fall at the end. Shenema, brings Psukim to substantiate his points. And there's the other way. It's not like the Rishon. Atem royim tzadikim shemitztarim b'olam hazeh. The tzadikim have a rough at the beginning. That's the struggle. Everybody has his struggles. They mitztarim. Seifam l'smayach. What's the end? What's the final scene? This is the final scene. And that's what a person has to realize. So everything that happens to a person, it's the olive bays. It's the olive bays of every person. You gotta know they're gonna be rough days, rough spots. You can't quit. I say, if I saying it to myself, I don't mean anybody else except myself. Whatever the situations get and become. But if you accept it, this Papa doesn't want to put anybody down. Whatever the shyness the person has, to get you to the next level. And once you get to the next level, you get more and more siyata d'shema. Hashem should have each and every one of us to know that the Nishayness, HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows what he's doing. A person shouldn't find fault with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu loves you. What does the pasuk say? Mishleh, Ashayav Hashem Yechiyah. Whoever God likes, he rebukes. We just end up with a story that they say, oh, Hashem of Chatzko, murdered the mice. Nothing happened. Chatzko was already nicked more than 40 years ago. 70, more than 40, probably closer to 50. Al Kopanim, 70, 74, in that range he was nifty. Al Kopanim, it's for sure more than 40 years ago. So he once said he once came into the Alt of Kelm. In those days, the Plattsburgh Union Kelm. The Alt of Kelm didn't know that anybody was in the room. He maybe walked in with 2 other people. I don't know who the 2 other people were. Alt of Kelm, and the Alt of Kelm was looking. Somebody's house is being bombed. And he says, in Shemayim, there's still hope for Rebuvim. This Rebuvim was somebody that worked, that learned 12, 14 hours a day. He went 2 hours to work. Blew up his house X amount of time later. And the Alta said there's still hope for him. Person has to know if God's hitting him, Shem loves him. I said, Shayav Yechiach, like a father rebukes, chastises his son. And that's how you got to look at it, and that's this week's parasha. You're right that you spent 40 years in the desert. But Al Kopanim, they had Man, they had Be'er, and now they had COVID. They didn't have to go to the bathroom. They didn't have to give their jackets, their shirts to the cleaners. It was an existence. Gavaya Me'al Gavaya. Hashem should help each and every one of us. We should do what Hashem wants us to do.
Amen.